about men with money and all that type of shit. So here we
Yes.
are. We're gonna touch on this here. We got the rapper here, NBA YoungBoy. They telling Nick Cannon to watch out. This young brother here just had his 10th child. Bill number 10 here, young man. And Nick Cannon just had 11, right? So Nick Cannon's on his 11th child, and Nick Cannon currently has 2 women pregnant who are due in the next few months. So he'll be up to 13 pretty soon. So you know what I mean? Is this type of behavior going on? Is it inbounds or out of bounds? Right? You know, are these men having too many kids, or is there a such thing? As long as you
No,
got money, if you have money resources, you know.
I'm gonna say this. I'm touching base on it. I don't care what nobody got to say, how nobody feel. If
Damn
you
right. Yeah.
if you got 1 kid or 40, it don't matter. We men, we are supposed to reproduce, whether it's with multiple women or one. If Nick Cannon want to make what he got about 12 about to be, oh well, he a millionaire. He can go and make. I know he gonna take care of them. If he don't, they got a courthouse. They gonna take that shit. It's okay. We know
There
he
you
gonna
go.
find his kids out there. They got the resources. It's all right. Same with NBA YoungBoy. Yeah, I hope he stack his bread up because he rap. But guess what? You want to make all them babies? You gotta take care of them.
That's
Ain't
all.
nothing
And if
wrong
you
with it.
got it, if you got it to take care of them, then you know what I'm saying. It's nothing wrong with it. It's like, you know, we supposed to be reproducing. You know, what I'm saying? Go forth and be fruitful. I don't got a problem with like people having multiple kids. Like that's something that's natural. Like it's either we go do it or we either go expand this population or we're not, and then we go die out. I like to keep my peoples here. You know what I'm saying? Like I like to keep my bloodline going. You feel me? So I'm done though. That like I feel like I've done enough. I got kids with a Z, bro. It's crazy. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? But people make a big deal out of stuff like that because they go off of, like I said, normal people standards. We're not them. You know what I'm saying? The average person nowadays could struggle with like trying to
Yep.
take care of like 10 kids.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So
And
like you can judge them on what they're doing with it, not how many they got. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd say. You gotta judge them on what they're doing. So if
there
they
you
ain't
go.
doing shit, if they ain't shit parent, then that's what it is. Like they ain't shit. But if
That-
I got the money that Nick Cannon got, I got the money that some of these other people got, like Eddie Murphy, things like that. If I got that was happening, Debo,
What up, though?
like
What's up,
I would
brother?
definitely have more kids. I'd love to have a tribe, but I have to be able to take care of them financially. And
Mm-hmm.
right now, how life is set up, unless I hit Publishers Clearinghouse or something like that, you feel me? I'm cool right here with 5, man. I'm cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
So I say inbounds to answer the question. Inbounds.
Same
Okay.
here. Same here. You know, I couldn't have said it better myself. It ain't about how many kids he got. What he doing with them. Him and whether we're talking about Nick Cannon or this rapper brother here, it's what they doing with their kids. I don't care how many women they having with. They take care of their kids and they taking on the stresses and the responsibility of a man. Let it be. Seriously. And people were more in the uproar about a rich or wealthy man having multiple children, which, knowing Nick Cannon, knowing that he takes pride in being, what's considered a woke individual, he ain't just gonna be out here having kids and leaving them, just out here to the world. Look at his latest songs and just his whole movement. That ain't who he is. At least that's not who he perceived to be. If he said it, let's see how he handles his kids. Let's not be so quick to jump on a man and say he's wrong, he's wrong. Whenever there was just a young woman on the internet, with 7 kids, 7 baby, however many baby daddies, currently pregnant with a child, she didn't even know who the father of that child was trying to date another man. Like more uproar is raised about a rich man, like you said, creating a tribe, if you will, compared to a woman that's just out here being a raging whore. You
Well,
know,
I was about to say, who is the uproar from? It ain't obviously we can see ain't many men giving pushback on this. It's normally coming from women. And here we are. So you talk about women who got children by men who are lesser than a Nick Cannon or NBA
there
young
you
boy.
go.
You don't even how can you cast judgment on that when you know what I mean? They people out of pocket.
Yeah.
Like you said, they got the resources to truly do this. This ain't some ignorant shit going on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's levels. It's levels to this shit. He ain't got a bunch of kids down VT or some shit. You know what I mean? It's
That's
level.
my point. There's worse atrocities going on in the world to be worried about Nick Cannon having kids. Seriously, there's worse atrocities going on. Nug out here in the hood got 20 kids, 30 kids. Seriously. And we know that. We
That
come on, man.
that
We
that
should be
chick
worried about Nick.
that chick with the babies, like I even think like once I seen it and then I looked at it, I just went past it, scrolled past it. But then I seen my timeline talking about it or whatever. Then I went back and I looked at it again and I was like, that's inbounds too, because at the end of the day, so what? She got 7 kids. Unless them kids is eating off the fucking floor, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
It ain't
Okay. Here's the
it ain't
thing.
your business.
Okay.
It ain't your business. Because
Okay.
people still are gonna like want to date
Hold
just
on.
because, you know
Real
what I
quick,
mean? And
for
people,
clarity, you saying it's okay for that woman to have 7 kids, be pregnant, and looking for a man.
you said if that's what she feels like she wants to do and she's
Well,
taking
not
care
just
of her
her, any
baby,
woman. Is that okay for any woman to be in
Agree with Fee.
yeah, if they're
Agree with
taking
that
care of
man.
if they're taking care of their kids, and like I don't have a problem with that, but like we had a conversation in the other video that we did, is like I have a problem with people not taking care of like the responsibilities that they create when we was talking about the like the abortion and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you go make these kids, you go take care of these kids. So if you having your problem with like dating, so be it. Like that's life. You know what I'm saying? Life happens.
so
Shit happens.
so
Then
here
you
we
wipe and
go.
get up.
So dating while pregnant, y'all saying it's inbounds. Just for clarity. Dating while
Yeah,
pregnant.
Yep.
because anybody can find somebody that can that is like willing to
It's
take care of, or like at least, you know what I'm saying, like
Okay.
be with
I
somebody
feel
that
you.
has
I'm
that.
gonna tell
You know what I'm
y'all
Okay.
saying?
why
Like
it's
it's
okay.
somebody for anybody. So you can't tell
Okay.
her she can't date to try to
That's
find that person. That's what
that's
I
a bet.
think.
It's
That's a bet.
okay.
That's a bet. Now here we go, Fee. Let's ride on that, please.
Let's
Okay,
go.
she's dating while pregnant.
Yeah.
There's someone for everybody. What
Yeah.
kind of man are we looking at that's looking to get into a relationship with a woman that's currently pregnant with a child? She don't know who the daddy is. Who's that? Who's that nigga? Who is he?
Somebody.
It could be somebody that's this close from killing themselves.
And he ain't worth a fuck, and she don't need to be dating
You know
him.
what I'm saying?
It's
But
somebody who
but
definitely
being
I'm sorry.
that he's this close, if he
So it takes a
found her
suicidal
and she
man. So it takes
changed
a
that, then
suicidal
that's not.
man to be one to date her. I
I'm
agree.
sorry. Say that again.
I said so. It would take a suicidal man to want to date her.
No. I'm just saying it could be anybody. You just asked me who. I'm just giving you an example.
Who's a
real,
You know what I'm
person for
saying?
her?
Like that somebody could be that person that needed her
real,
just like she needed him. You feel me?
right, real talk.
Is that a
That's what
good?
I
And
mean.
that's a good deal for them both and the children.
If they take care of the kids, yes, absolutely, because they both made out. They both here. They both strive and they both taking care of their business, their responsibility.
Striving,
My whole thing is
striving is
about self
questionable.
accountability and
I,
responsibility, dog. Like,
we can't keep just throwing words into this equation. Like we said, they both striving. We don't. A woman having multiple baby fathers, upwards of 5, Can we not come to terms and say that is irresponsible?
So that is irresponsible?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Multiple baby
So-
fathers and all that.
I'm indifferent about it. I'm indifferent about it.
Huh?
I'm indifferent about it. People fuck up, make wrong choices all the time. We see it every day.
Yes, they do. But we got to start thinking about the kids more. We can't just keep having this nonchalant attitude. Oh, we fuck up. Yes, we do for sure, Fee. For sure, we fuck up. But it's the nonchalant attitude that must be done. We can't keep having this nonchalant attitude because the kids are suffering from this shit. We say, oh, this fine, there's everybody for somebody. But yeah, she got these 7 kids, and we must assume that she take care of them. We got to assume. We don't know. What we do know is not the best situation for the kids.
We don't know.
But
we don't know.
We don't know. But what's probable?
There's so much I can touch up on.
Is it probable that all her kids will end up getting higher education and becoming something that anybody could be proud of? Is it probable that half of them gonna become a statistic?
You got to look at the facts.
I mean, when you have that many kids, you gonna have statistics regardless when you got that many kids.
But no, it's a high possibility they can all grow and be doctors and lawyers. They just might have different dads.
You said
you can raise your kids in the heart of the hood and learn from your mistakes and have all these different dads, different last names being mailed to the house, and they all be successful. And
how many doctors and lawyers you know, Bang? Growing up where we grew up.
You know what? I can't even spell my doctor's last name. I know about
that's
doctors,
what I'm saying. So how many doctors and lawyers we know?
That's just around here. That's just around here, though. You know what I'm saying?
That's what we know.
I don't know a lot of people. I don't know a lot of doctors around here.
We know
but everybody that I went to school with in New Orleans is damn near a doctor.
That's what I'm saying. And none of them doctors or lawyers.
No, what I'm saying is outside of Aliquippa. You know what I'm saying? Outside of here, I don't know. I know a lot of doctors.
We got to start going on probability. It's not probable that they're going to become doctors and lawyers or anything, dentists, UPS drivers. It's not probable. It's not. It's just not. I'm sorry.
Quayla Ann.
Now you told me to add you in the comments. How do you say
Get out.
Who's that?
I'm trying to find you a stepdaddy.
Who is that? Your child?
That's my baby.
How old is your son?
No, that's my little girl. She's 8.
Okay.
I have 8 children. Well, 7.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
You really have 7 children?
I might just need a sugar daddy.
What happened?
Can we pause?
I don't got time for games. Are you here for the?
Come on, Fee. So this is the reality. We ain't gonna play make believe. You hear what's coming out her mouth. Maybe I just need a sugar daddy.
She's playing. And she needs somebody for them kids too. That's the thing too. She got all them kids, and now she wanted to settle down with somebody. Man, that shit.
Look for a sugar daddy. She look for somebody to come foot this bill, do what I say. She a whole mercenary hyena. There's no honor there. It's not good for the kids. We got to stop this. She's not good for the children. This is why we got these monsters running around the neighborhood, because that's their damn mama.
Look, yo, real shit. And it's horrible how some of these mothers treat these kids, because along like real life shit now, a lot of people know it's especially in the hood is relationships that spark off. I mean, she might have 2, 3, 4 kids, whatever, start talking to somebody. So now what you have is a mother who's putting some dude, an outsider, in front of these kids. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that shit I don't agree with at all.
I mean, it ain't gonna happen with everybody. Some females know where to, boom, these are my kids no matter what. This relationship shit, if it's gonna happen second, and it's gonna grow in. Some know how to do that. But for the majority,
there we go.
Putting that man in front of them kids.
Talk about it.
And that's the part that's gonna start to scar for the kids when they see.
There we go. Fuck
mom
her.
Really fucking with me. Speak louder. When mom ain't really fucking with me past 7 o'clock, or I don't even see my mom Friday through Sunday, or shit like that. You know what I mean? And that's where that bullshit started to take place, and them kids started to get hurt behind them little fucked up relationships that don't amount to shit. You know what I mean?
That's the type of shit I don't agree with. That type of shit. I was speaking solely on just pregnant while dating. That shit was ridiculous. You feel me? But
there we go, brother. With pregnant while dating, also gonna always also come these other factors. A woman that's pregnant while dating, she don't go to the library on the weekends. She ain't doing these wholesome things. No, it's certain actions that led up to this point of being pregnant and dating and don't know who the current baby daddy is. This is not a responsible person. This is not a person that puts their kids first. She puts herself first. She's selfish. I just need a sugar daddy. You this old. Well, she was actually pretty young, 26 around. I think she said she was 26 with 7 kids. Come on, man. For one, she definitely been raped. What is it? At least statutory.
Well, you keep saying, y'all keep saying.
The little girl that said, she said, little girl was how old was the little girl behind her? She was 8 or whatever. Like, that's an 8-year-old little girl. You 26.
Here we go. You see what I'm saying? Come on, man. So it's very dark.
That's a factor of family dynamic. That's a factor of family dynamic. So, like, where she came from.
So the probability of them kids having a good upbringing and not being put in a bad situation is low. The probability is high of them being in these bad situations. We got to leave possibility on anything is possible. Yes, anything is possible. I live in that world. But probable, we got to start thinking about probable because the probability of these kids being killed or incarcerated is high. That's just what it is. Ain't nobody sitting there looking at this household and saying, I bet majority of these kids are successful. You'll be a fool to think that. I hope all of them are, obviously, but we got to be real today. Too many kids are dying, and we got to start looking at the parents. And here we are. We got to start having as harsh judgment on our mothers as we do on our fathers, and give our fathers as much grace as we give our mothers. And we don't do that.
There you go. You just hit on something. Because like y'all saying, at some point, this is not okay. Like, I think, like Willie said, it's selfish of her. Like, if it's just because I don't know about y'all, but I come from that type of bullshit. I can't keep stressing that. So we can sit here and we can all talk, semantics and shit, but fuck, I come from that shit. Mama having kids by multiple men. That destroys the children. Period. There ain't no other way around that. It destroys kids. I'm speaking from it. I grew up in that shit. I won't wish that on nobody. Nobody. Real shit.
That's the thing. We all speaking from experience. I don't know who my father is. I could pass my own, have no idea who he is. So there you go. You are hearing from these kids. We all are these kids. We just made it to adulthood, thank God. But these are our voices. But we telling you this is wrong. This shit don't work. Some of us are here today, but you don't want your kids going through this journey. All of us can admit to that. Everybody on here say, oh, no, we don't want our kids going through the journey we went through. Every last one of us on here. If we had 10, it'd be 10 for 10. So we got to stop the bullshit and act like it's okay. We all deal with it because of growing up with absent fathers and mothers that were not held accountable. It goes hand in hand. The fault falls on everyone.
So that's part of it, Willie. Kind of deep down, men won't want to hold her accountable because we first can't hold our own mothers and sisters and aunties and cousins. I hold everybody accountable in my family. My mama, this type of behavior is completely unacceptable. I don't give a fuck who's doing it. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. This bitch about to have 8 kids by 6 men. I don't give a fuck what country, what time in history, what planet, what universe, what fucking galaxy, what part of the matrix you in. None of that shit is never okay. What part of the animal kingdom you is never okay. Period.
Yeah.